Would you like your home, office, or even your car to smell exactly how you want it to without chemicals or toxins? I'm going to show you exactly how to do that with my room sprays. I will be showing you exactly how to make them so that you can boost your mood and boost the energy within these areas. I'll also give you my essential oil room sprays ebook so you'll have all the recipes. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacy Paulson. I'm an essential oil educator. I'm a health coach and also the mother of 6 amazing children. And I am obsessed with helping women to break free from emotional and physical challenges so that they can live life fully. To help this channel grow, I hope that you will like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Did you know that smell is our most powerful sense? I have been using essential oils for over 12 years, and with our family of 6 kids, they have been very powerful at helping to shift the mood within our homes, great for emotional support, and I love that we are able to start reducing some of the toxins and chemicals that we're exposed to. Even smart people nowadays are starting to switch over from those chemicals and sprays to things that are more natural and uplifting. Let me read to you some of the questions that I often get asked over the past 12 years. I've had lots of people asking about the room sprays that I have and smells and scents and how that they impact us. So some of the questions I get are what essential oils are good for room sprays, and how do you use essential oil room sprays for a room? Also, what do you mix with the essential oils to create the room spray? People often ask about witch hazel. And what does witch hazel do in the room spray? And do essential oils dissolve within the witch hazel? And then can you use fragrance oils in your room sprays? So I'm going to answer all of those, and I'm going to show you how to make these room sprays. I'm going to start off by answering that last question. Can you use fragrance oils in your room sprays? Fragrance oils basically means synthetic fragrances that you're putting in there. So if your intention is to get rid of chemicals, I would say no. If you're not worried about that and you're just wanting to have something that's inexpensive or cheap to be able to create these room sprays, then yes, if you're not so concerned. But I'm pretty positive that's not what you're going to want to use because they are toxic, they're chemicals, they are not good for your respiratory system, they're not good for your mood and emotions. So really, I would not use fragrance. Fragrances, they may be labeled essential oils or 100% pure essential oils, but that's something you need to be aware of, that most essential oils on the market are synthetic. They are just fragrances. They smell like wild orange, but they did not come from the rind of an actual orange. So if you don't have quality essential oils, or if you're wondering how to get them, how to get started with essential oils, you can grab down below. I have a beginner's guide and also some great kits that can help you get started with them. I will also attach up here in the card on the right how to get started essential oils 101. Okay, so let me show you how to make a room spray. It is super simple, and the reason why I like room sprays is because it makes it an easy, fast way to diffuse essential oils, to put them into the air. So there are diffusers, and we use those in our home as well, but sometimes it just seems like a hassle when you have to go get water, put it in the diffuser, put the oils in, and then turn it on. So when you're just really want to be lazy or quick, I love having these around my home. So in bedrooms, under the kitchen sink, they might be under the bathroom sinks, they're on the top of the toilets, and so it's just a quick spray. You can put them in your car and be able to spray it. So how to make these, there's several different methods. I opt for the easiest one. So the only things that you're going to need is a spray bottle, and you might actually have leftover spray bottles from something that you can use, or you can purchase these online. I will put in the description some links if you need help finding them. And then you'll need essential oils, and I use witch hazel. If you don't have witch hazel, but it's super easy to get, go to Target, Walmart, wherever. You can find this online at Amazon, and you don't use very much, so it lasts a really long time. You can also use a pinch of Epsom salt or baking soda, but it's a little bit harder to get it in. That's why I opted for witch hazel. And the reason why you use one of those 3 things is that essential oils and water don't mix. Most of this will be made of water and then your essential oils. And that witch hazel or the baking soda or the salt are kind of the binders to help the oils disperse throughout the water. And also make sure that you shake them before you spray them. So the recipes are super simple. You'll always use mostly water, and I fill that up at the end. and you use about a teaspoon of witch hazel, which I never measure. If you are a measurer, you can actually get a teaspoon, but this is easy because you're just going to squirt it in there. It's about 1 squirt. So you squirt the witch hazel in there, and then for this first recipe, which is my unwinding room spray. So if you're needing to unwind, maybe you get home from work or it's been a long day with the kids, it might be you're wanting to go to sleep or just kind of relax, this is the room spray that you'll want. So maybe put this one on your nightstand or by your favorite chair with your favorite book. And it's made of lavender, frankincense, and bergamot. And so it's 5 drops each of frankincense and bergamot, and then 10 drops of your lavender. You just put those right in your spray, put the lid on, you will shake it up, and voila. You can spray the actual furniture, your bedding, you can put it on your clothes almost like a perfume, or just spray it in the air. And then for the label, because I'm just like quick, like get this done, you can actually just write on a piece of paper and put a tape over it if that's what you want to do. If you want something that's pretty and beautiful, you can get something off of Etsy, which I will purchase labels off there and just slap them on. If you're into making them, that's a whole nother story. Creating labels, that's your thing, not my jam. Because you know the basics of making the room spray. I'm not going to make all 5 of these for you, but I'm going to give you the recipes for them. And so the next one is Sweet Dreams. And this is a blend of Serenity and Breathe. You're going to use 8 drops each in there. And this is about a 4-ounce spray bottle. You can vary the different sizes of them. So this one is great for going to bed, staying asleep, whether that's you, maybe you have a baby, an infant, a child, a husband, a snorer. That is a great blend to have on hand. Just have it on your nightstand. You can put it in different kids' rooms. They can use it as their go to bed routine, is being able to spray their pillow or their bedding before they go to bed. This next one is called Get the Wiggles Out. You can call it whatever you want. However, it's basically if you or someone in your family, maybe a child, needs to be moving all the time, is just fidgety, kind of has that attention challenging issue, that this is the spray for you. Maybe it's time to be doing homework and they're fidgeting, or you're having challenges with focusing on the work that you're doing. This would be the spray to have on hand. It's a mixture of 8 drops each of grapefruit and adaptive. So adaptive is the calming blend that doTERRA has. It's great for soothing anxious feelings. It's really great for just bringing the mind into the present instead of focusing maybe on the future and things that are going on or around us. So this is a great focusing blend. The next blend is called the Refresh blend. This is one that I have throughout the house, especially in the bathrooms, on top of the toilet, so people can spray before, after, you know, they do their duty. And this is peppermint, spearmint, and lime. So it's 8 drops of peppermint, 6 drops of spearmint, and then 4 drops of lime. It smells really, really good, and it helps to mask different smells that might be going on. You could also have this in your kitchen. It's great in your car. My husband does CrossFit, and when he gets back in the car, he puts that seatbelt on and he is dripping wet with sweat. So this is one that you could spray on that seatbelt, on the seat. Just think if you have pets, it's a great one to spray in different places with different odors. So it's Refresh. And the last one is called Morning Buzz. So we've talked about calming and going to sleep, but do you ever have challenges getting started or going in the morning? And it doesn't just have to be the morning. It could be any time of the day where you're just needing that pick me up, get me going, get me focused, get me moving type need. So this is a great blend. It's peppermint, rosemary, and wild orange. You'll see the recipe there. Blend that together, put it in the places where you're going to need it strategically, right? Maybe it's at your office, at your desk, maybe it's your kids, wherever they're studying, to remind you to spray this. It is just the really morning buzz, pick you up without the caffeine, get you going type room spray. Okay, and now you can grab my room spray ebook. These room sprays are not in the ebook, so if you need to go back and screenshot or write them down, but in this ebook, I have Christmas room sprays, fall room sprays, if you want to have that fall feel. I have summer sprays. I have a cleaning spray that is amazing for if you have smelly shoes, stinky laundry, garbage can that you can spray it in. It's great for the car, the gym bag, you name it, the kid that stinks, you can spray that one. I also have an amazing poopery that's specifically for the toilet if you need a room spray for that. And you can, like I said, it will be up in the cards, or you can find the link down in the description. But these are not the room sprays we just talked about, so you'll have to go back and grab those if you want those recipes. You can also click here for my next video on emotions and essential oils, learn how to use those, or click here for YouTube's suggested one. Coming up next will be my favorite essential oil, which is wild orange, and it is amazing for stress, anxious feelings that pick me up and help me grow this channel. Will you please give this a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to this video?